I'm here with Tom Archdeacon, the director, producer, and writer of The Path. How are you tonight?
I'm all right. I'm sweating. We were running around like crazy. Um, I'm good though. Yeah. It's fun. It's exciting. We're glad to be here. But it was mayhem getting here tonight. So I'm like soaking wet with sweat.
It's such a hassle driving around LA, so
Yes, it is. Yeah, but we've been. This is like, I mean, the film's years in the making. This premiere is months in the making. So we're very excited to be here. So, yeah.
tell us a little bit about the challenges making The Path.
Oh wow, a lot of challenges. All right, so it's a lower budget film, what you would call micro budget film, which means just like tonight, we, myself, Brian, Tim, Steve, and the other producers, we literally do everything ourselves, like hands on everything, like right down to me making this step and repeat. Anytime you work with a small budget, you're limited as far as cast options and location options. But luckily for us, like and I do mean this, we got super lucky. Like we had an amazing cast that was willing to work on a low budget. We found amazing locations, just serendipitously. That when you watch the film, made it come together in a way where you're like, wow, it looks like just like every independent filmmaker says, looks like a bigger budget, but this one really did. It really came together well. But yeah, the challenges are endless. It's like something needs to be done. Like, the film needs to be edited. Tom will edit it. It's literally like that. Anything needs to be. I need some more sound for the sound effects guy. I'm out there recording with my Zoom at night. It was a long, tedious process because there's no money to hire anyone else to do anything. I mean, when we were shooting, I was the director, and I was also picking up the camera and the sticks and like running from one location to the other, getting there just like tonight, soaked with sweat, trying to dry off, shoot, maybe jump in front of the camera, do a scene, asking the other actors like, hey, does anyone know my lines? Because I haven't had time to look at them because was directing and producing all day. But it's fun. I mean, it's a blast if you live and love filmmaking the way I do. So challenging, yes, but I kind of thrive on that challenge. Yeah.
So you also wrote the film, so is there a personal connection to the story?
Yeah, there's a few. So the backbone of the story is this. It takes place in central New Jersey, where there is a very rooted history of satanic worship and the occult, and we actually shot on actual. I felt like I needed to do it for authenticity, which sounds a little artsy, but shot on actual locations where things like that had happened. But I also threaded through a storyline from my mother, and I guess I, as a child, had a lot of contact and experience with ghosts. And I kind of threaded those two things together and wove a story around them. So it was connected in two ways. The ghost stories were mine. This area in New Jersey, I actually lived there. Brian Arnott, the producer, he grew up there, and he'd always told me like all these different stories. And so I had a personal connection to the stories of the location in New Jersey, along with the ghost stories that I experienced with my mother growing up. So, yeah, it was, and then the rest is fiction. Yeah.
It sounds terrifying, and I'm excited to watch it.
I hope it's terrifying. It has its moments, Yeah. And I'm glad you're excited to watch it. I'm glad you guys are here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Hi, I'm here with Josie Davis at the Path premiere. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm so excited to see this movie. How are you?
I'm great. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your connection to the Path.
Oh, I know one of the producers for many years, and he said, you've got to come see our movie. I'm going to be producing my own movie soon, so this is really great to meet this production team. And also, I have a couple movies that are horror films as well that came out. Actually, one of them has come out. It's streaming. And Black Balsam, I'm the lead in that. And then I have another movie with James Remar that just made, it was at the Sitges Film Festival in Spain, so I was there, and it just made another film festival. And then I have another movie coming out after this that's a romantic comedy. They're both coming out in November. And that one's called Festival of Trees, and it's going to be hilarious. So I have done a couple, this genre I'm excited about a little bit, thriller. Maybe.
You're a scream queen.
No, I'm not a scream queen. Not yet. I have a podcast, which is really exciting. It's on YouTube and everywhere. So just go to Josie Davis Podcast and you'll find it. It's called Success Road. I was just on Good Day LA about it. And my Instagram is really, really fun. Really fun. It's Josie Davis. You can sort of find everything on me there, including my podcast link on YouTube.
We're with Carl Mackinnon. We're at the premiere of The Path. How are you tonight?
I'm very, very well. I'm very excited. So I haven't seen the movie yet, right? But I'm very excited because I know Tom Archdeacon for a long time. And I know this has been a passion of his to make this movie. It's been a long road. I'm excited to see what he's done with it. So.
Me too. I'm very excited to see it. I just spoke with him. He's very connected to the story. I'm kind of afraid now that I know it's based on a real thing.
I did not know that. So that makes me more intrigued to see it. So, yeah, I've known Tom. I know he's been working on it. I didn't realize it was based out of some sort of a real story. So I'm excited.
Do you have any upcoming projects?
As of right now, let's see. I just finished this. It's based on the comic book for Batman. It's Batman Noir. It's kind of like a podcast that might move into something more that I just finished, and that is through the universe, the Marvel universe.
Here with
Eve Richards, and I'm an actress, and I host a podcast called The Discovery Pod with Eve.
Awesome. Tell me what you're wearing tonight.
So it's a dress that I've had in my closet for years. I decided to I felt like wearing leopard print, and it worked out. Thank you.
You look amazing.
Thank you so much. Wanted to just talk about the season 2 of the Discovery Pod with Eve because it premieres with Bob Gale on October 17th at 12 p.m. Pacific time, and on October 24th at 12 noon Pacific time. I've got David A.R. White, who's a producer as well, and he's promoting his new movie.
I'm here with
Brian Arnott, producer of The Path.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's a psychological thriller where an older sister's got to come back to her farm to help raise her little sister.
Were there any challenges while filming?
Just some location challenges and some weather. We had some weather issues. We shot a lot at night, so pay attention to the dog in the movie. The dog was a good role.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here with Steven Scanapico at the premiere of The Path. How are you tonight?
Fantastic. How bad could I be? It's our first time, my first time doing something like this, so very excited. Very excited.
I'm very excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. So this film, first time for me in this genre, first of all, but also even in the industry. So for me, this was an adventure that I'd never had before. And we were able to, because it was my first run, they gave me the opportunity to do just about everything from hold a boom mic to help cater, shuttle talent around. It was pretty amazing.
The role of producer is heavier than people think.
It's an interesting lift for sure. And when you do it on a shoestring, that makes sure you see every aspect, and that was quite exciting.
I'm here with Larry Neighbor, the founder of E. We're at the premiere for The Path. How are you tonight?
Oh, all good. It's fun to be here.
Yeah, so let's go back and talk about E. How did you start it?
Well, a friend of mine, Alan Marufka, and I, we were just kicking around ideas. And yeah, it was at the time where MTV just started and they were showing music videos and in front of a green screen with a host who would point to the screen and go, Madonna has a new video. And we just said, you know what, we could get movie trailers and stand a host in front of a green screen and go, and Schwarzenegger has a new film. So we kind of started that way and then evolved into, long form programming, things like Talk Soup and Howard Stern and the Hollywood True Story and, those things. But it was, it's still, I think today, the only TV network ever started by people as opposed to big media companies. So we're in 142 countries now.
And I'm here with Georgie Leahy at the premiere of The Path. How are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm happy to be here. It's a fabulous place, fabulous people. We're happy. I've already seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell anyone. It's a great movie.
So, Georgie, do you have any upcoming projects?
So I'm on a cartoon because clearly I have a face for radio. So I'm on a cartoon called Hell of a Boss, and I play the villain, Stella. She's a very evil, fabulous woman, and so watch out for the new episodes coming later this year.
I'm excited to see The Path. Here supporting a friend, Tom Archdeacon. He's the filmmaker of this, and I'm just here to support. I love the art. I love film. I have aspirations myself to be in film. So to come support a friend that's doing it, it feels good.
So do you have any other upcoming projects?
We have the premiere of season 5 of 911 Lone Star coming. And then I just did a film on Netflix called The Long Game. You can check that out. And then there is a new project. I don't know if I can disclose exactly like what yet, but there should be, an announcement coming up soon. And I'm excited to get back to work.
I'm here with Callie Rose Dietz. We're at the Path premiere in Beverly Hills. How are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me, how do you know the director or producer?
I heard about this project through PR, Nicole from Cultura, and she invited me. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see the film.
Tell me a little bit about your connection to The Path.
I'm here to support this horror movie. I'm excited to see it. Tonight is the premiere, so I am a writer-producer of indie film as well, and I love to support indie films.